Hi there, it's Anna again. I'm here today to give a reading for the end of the end of February into March for Gemini. Yes, and I'm going to be doing the male and the female, so you can both have a understanding of what the reading is about. Male or female. Okay. Let me concentrate, please, on, I'm going to do the male first, okay? Let me bring down my psyche, please, my spirituality, my guides, and so forth. Right, bring down the golden white light of protection, please, for me today and for the person that I'm actually reading for, who's watching me today, the Gemini. The Gemini male, and bring down the golden white light of protection for both of us, please, and bring David, my spirit guide, thank you, and my higher self. Right, let me concentrate a moment. Right, this is for you, this beautiful guy that's actually watching me today. This Gemini, he may have a problem, he may have some questions, he wants to know about the end of February or into March. Let's have a look for you. Let's find out. Okie dokes. Let me just concentrate. This is for the Gemini guy. Okay. This is for, okay, that one. This is for the end of February into March. Let's have a look for you. Okay. Right, so what I'm actually going to say at present, well, sort of like into the past a little bit here. I actually do feel there was a decision that you were making with yourself. There was a decision in your life that I feel very strongly was a part of the journey that you were actually on. I'm going to say this may have been to do with a love situation, and I think it was the decision that you were actually going to take, whether you were going to stay there or not. Okay, so the past was very important to you, to going into the future, into the end of February into March. At the present moment in time, I feel with this person that you're probably with or you're thinking about, you may have been going to and fro from this person, going back and forth into a relationship or trying to make the relationship work. And I actually am going to say to you, you do like this person, you do have a connection to this person, but there is something about the relationship which I think is probably boring you. Because of you being the Gemini, you're very I don't know, you can get bored very, very easy, even to the point where you'd like a relationship just on a friendship or a sexual encounter now and again. And I think this relationship, which I'm actually looking at the moment, I feel that it is not, you're not at ease with yourself with it. I think it's become possibly a little sort of, as I said, boring to you. That's life, but with the Gemini, that's very important. I think you've got to get yourself active. Something's got to stimulate you, excite you, etc. This is the actual Gemini, and this is actually not happening at the moment now with you. Okay. Into I would definitely say into the negative side. This is like not lighting your boat, my darling. It's the child within you. It's this like little boy here that wants the excitement, wants it. You really do, and it's not doing nothing for you at the moment. So I'm actually going to say that the relationship that is around you now at this moment, I actually feel very, very strongly you're deciding to actually release yourself from it, I'm afraid. And this is definitely saying to me, the attitudes are, you don't want to hurt this person. No, you don't. You don't want to sort of, I don't know, give up on it. It's like you want to be a friend, but you don't want a full-time relationship with this person. Most definitely not. but you feel as though whether, you know, you've got to, this person that I'm talking about towards you wants this commitment, wants a relationship, wants to actually grow into each other. And I'm afraid that you actually don't. You're a very free-spirited person. You like being on your own. I would definitely say you like friendship, but you like your sexual life. Yeah, you do. You're a very sexually active person, but you don't want a solid relationship. If it doesn't tick every point that you actually want, you don't want it. This is actually telling me here, but the attitudes are, you don't want to hurt this person, but you know what, you've got to look at it. You've got to look at the pros and cons of what you want. Because I'm going to say to you, you like being on your own as well sometimes. You actually like this. You like actually to be the most important person in the world is actually yourself. And you like this. You know what I'm talking about. And I actually do feel the decision that you're actually going to make, which is into the future, is to think about yourself. And you know, this is definitely telling me, I don't think whether you've in this person that's around you at this moment, I don't think there is something bothering you, and it's not ticking all of your boxes. No. And I'm going to say you're about to leave it, or you're about to end this relationship. But then on the other side, you know, because there's two sides to you Gemini. You want to be their friend. It's like you would love to be their friend and like have this relationship sexually, maybe, you know, every now and again when it suits you. You know, you can't have your cake and eat it. This is telling me here you actually can't have your cake and eat it. And this is really you're very set in your ways. You're very, very set in your ways, you are. And if something doesn't suit your book, you know, you don't want it. You actually don't want it. And the attitudes are, this other person, I think, is truly in love with you. This other person, I really believe, wants this relationship with you. You're so exciting. You're so, you know, you give this person everything that this person wants, like sexually, personality, creativity, whatever it is, you've got it. And this person actually wants it. But I'm afraid you don't. It's like you know, I bet you've been married about, I don't know, 2 or 3 times, or had really serious relationships, but something, it's like something doesn't tick your box, and you don't want it. You want to be, you know, you're an independent person. You're a very clever person. You know exactly what you want in your life. Well, I will say to you, you know, this is definitely telling me here, into the future, all you're going to be concentrating on is yourself. It's like, you know, okay, you've made your bed, you lie on it, but then you decide now in this relationship, which I'm talking about, like February into March, you're actually going to actually release them. And your journey is actually on your own to sort yourself out again, to sort what sort of type of relationship that you actually want. But the communication between you and this person on a friendship level is, I think, is going to be extremely difficult, because this person is actually in love with you. Okay. I hope you enjoyed that, my Gemini guy, this wonderful, beautiful guy that's actually watching me. I hope you enjoyed that. That was like for February, the end of February into March. Okay, right, so now I'm actually going to be doing the beautiful Gemini woman. Okay, right, let me concentrate, please. Can I have some guidance and assistance here? Could you bring down the golden white light of protection for both of us, of any negativity, etc., for this Gemini female, this gorgeous, beautiful female that wants an answer to the question related to the last week in February into March, please, about her life. So let's have a look for her. God bless this girl, and I thank you. 1, 2, or 3. Okay, let me just concentrate a moment. This is for the Gemini beautiful lady. Okay, that one. Thank you. Right, let's have a look for you. Right, what I'm going to actually say, right, okay, what's happened with you, something here is actually telling me past situations. You were really down a little bit. You actually were very in a situation where I think you were maybe brokenhearted or the loss of something, and it like sort of really upset you because being like, as I say, a Gemini, if and not everything doesn't tick your boxes, you can get very depressed sometimes. You can actually be very selfish in a sense, but like it's not selfish like to be depressed, but what I'm what I'm actually saying is like, you know, if you think everything goes against you, well, that's in your past. What I'm actually going to say, in the present moment, you've made a decision here. There is a definite decision. I actually feel greatly you've got to let something go, which is from your past. It could be a relationship, it could be either family situations. You've got to let go, and you've let go because you've made a decision. It is very, very strong here that you're determined now to actually focus on yourself, okay, which is you, okay. Into what your difficult side is actually making, or it can be a bit of a negative, making the move, making this transition of yourself. And I will definitely say very strongly, it is a decision that you've made. Yes, it may be hard or it may be sad in the beginning, but you are determined here, my darling, most definitely. You are the actual air sign here. You are the actual Queen of Swords, so I'm actually talking about you. Now, the attitudes around you, people probably around you or situations around you are saying, you know, should I do this? You should do this, you should do that. But you know what, with you being an actual Gemini, you make your own choice. It is like, you know, there is two sides to a story here, and you're actually making your own choice. And I actually do feel what you should do, you should really look into yourself, my darling, and actually see whether this is truly what you want. And I feel your journey, excuse me, I got a frog. That happens to me, you know, spiritually, when I'm working on a spiritual link. I get this choking in my throat. I'm going to say you're going to actually go on your own. I think you've got a journey a little bit on your own. I feel you love your own company anyway. You like to be on your own a little bit to sort things out. This is very important that you do this within the actual last week of February into March. I think is extremely important that you understand what you want, where you're going, how, you know, the hows, whens and whys, right? You have got to actually do this. This is you, okay? I actually feel then into your future, which I'm stating here, going into the actual March, you know, more March than February. I think it's definitely a true understanding here. You will know exactly where you are going. I'm going to actually say I think you've split up from somebody, and I actually feel situations around breaking up, etc., or what you've got, your materialism, your home, your money, your everything around you is actually it is going to be sorted out. The future, you know exactly what you want. You're a very strong-minded person, very, very strong-minded, and you know who you are, my darling. You know who you are. I actually am going to say as well, you know, as I said to the gentleman Gemini, if they don't tick all your boxes, you know what, it's something that's within the Gemini that if it's not working out, you don't want it. I think you like your own space too much. I think you like your own opinion too much as well. It's like, it's definitely telling me, you know, there is a man here, and I'm going to actually say I do feel it is a man. There is like, this is the awkwardness around the whole situation into February and March. I'm going to actually definitely say, my sweetheart, your journey is going to be on your own for a little bit here. You've got to understand what you want from this. You know, this is definitely saying to me, into your future, then you will see and understand what it is that you truly want. And I'm going to definitely say, I think it's yourself. I think it's very important that you get yourself sorted out in the end of excuse me, the end of February into March, around an awkward situation, which I think is with a partner. I think the light has actually been switched off. I think it's been switched off. Maybe you're a little bit sad. There is a sadness there, which I think very strongly, this is why it's very right for you to be on your own, to really graph this out, look at it, look at the situation. But with you being a Gemini, this is determination, and I think very strongly you need to be on your own to sort this out, my darling, through February into March. This is really telling me something here. It could be family, but I definitely think a very strong male energy is here, so it could be related to a male. I mean, the male could be your father, but the male, there is a definite male energy here, which I think it's telling me the decision that you've made is sort of like, you know, get to know yourself, get to know what you truly want around this situation. I really and truly hope you enjoyed that, my darling, my beautiful, beautiful Gemini woman, and my beautiful, beautiful Gemini man as well. I hope that this has given you some guidance and help. If you're interested in hearing a little bit more about your life, go down to my link down the bottom here, and then you can have a one-to-one reading with me. I wish you all the love in the world, and I really do. I feel very strongly you only know what you want, especially because you're a Gemini. Good night. God bless.